Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2024 and another part of the Everton Project. Today we've got two massive matches in the Premier League as we look to continue our unlikely title challenge. One against Manchester City before we take on Aston Villa away in the Premier League. Thank you for all of the support so far. I thought I'd freshen up the game with some nice new logos, face packs, kits, all of that. So we have all the up-to-date kits in the game, all downloaded from Sorted Out SI. If you are interested, make sure you do go over to there. You can download everything for free, or for a small donation of £10 a year, you can download things quicker. But yes, hopefully you guys are good and are enjoying the series so far. Make sure that you do leave a like if you are enjoying. Let's have a little look at what we've been up to since the last episode, which of course was that 4-2 victory over Leeds. Well, we then went on to beat Luton Town 4-0, Beto with 4 goals in that match. We then beat Liverpool again in the Merseyside derby. This time we needed penalties though. Jared Branthwaite and Beto did get on the score sheet, but James Garner got sent off just after half-time. That really did make our job difficult, but we did prevail on penalties. And then we drew 1-1 against Fulham in the last match. We were not at our best. We were a long way off our best, but this happened in the 92nd minute, which usually is reserved only for the AI, not for us. But let's have a little look at this. You can see there's Bernd Leno. He passes it and Martial was there ready to pounce and sticks it into the back of the net from 45 yards out. And yes, a very big point in the grand scheme of things. It means that we are still in with a shout of potentially winning the Premier League this year. It's going to be a very, very tough ask, but we'll give it our all. You know, we'll give it our all. And we're already 6 points clear of Leicester for a top 4 place, and things are going well. And if we go and beat Manchester City today, then, you know, we are right back into it, and we would go back on top of the Premier League on goal difference. We have had a few players come out of the woodwork a little bit unhappy, the ones that haven't been playing too much this season. Dominic Calvert-Lewin wants to start more games. We've offered him straight out. £35.5 million bid has come in from both Fulham and Al Ahly. We could have got so much more for him, but realistically, for a guy that scored 12 goals in 4 years, he's not worth that much anymore. He's on £145,000 per week. I'm quite happy to get rid of Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and certainly if he's going to be toxic. We have got 4 people that do agree with him, 3 disagree with him. In terms of Ben Godfrey, he wants to go out on loan. That's absolutely fine. We will arrange that for him. Abdoulaye Doucouré wants gone as well. We did say we were getting rid of him anyway. We have listed him for transfer. 8.5 million is the bid in for him. And one I'm a little bit more sad about, Amadou Onana. He's wanting more football, which is understandable. We have managed to get a very, very good transfer offer in from Hertha Berlin, and you can see 26.5 million initial fee. They're then going to pay another 5 million over 12 months. Then they're going to pay us another 7.75 million after 50 games, and after he's played 20 international games, we're going to get another 4 million. They're going to give us 20% of any profit that they've made, but we're going to make a £12,000 contribution towards his wages, which I think is fair enough. We're getting a good deal there, and that will bulk up our transfer budget quite nicely, ready for January, and for us to make some new signings. Squad performances so far. Top goal scorer is Beto with 8, 6 there for Rooney Bargi, and 5 for Gullickson. Top Assists is Emile Smith-Rowe with 5, 4 for John McGinn and 3 for Beto. Top average rating is Beto with a 7.68 average rating. Right, let's have a little look at the team for today then. We are going to take DCL out of it and we're going to put Marcus Leonardo back onto the bench. I think DCL has probably played his last game for Everton. But Meslier will start in goal with Patterson, Maguire, Tarkowski and Branthwaite in defence. Garner, McGinn and Gullickson will start in the midfield with Bargy and Smith-Rowe supporting Beto up top. And as I said, I think things are perhaps starting to go a little bit wrong. The performance against Liverpool wasn't fantastic. We got over the line with penalties. But against Fulham, we were dreadful and very, very fortunate in the end to get that late equaliser through what's his face, Anthony Martial. So we've got to try and look at the bigger picture and say, look, we weren't expecting to be up here, but we've just got to be careful. There could be a bit of a dip in form, but maybe not. Maybe luck is on our side. John McGinn has just scored the flukiest goal you are ever likely to see. It was James Garner with a low corner. And then, it looks like Ruben Dias tried to get rid of it and hit John McGinn straight in the face. It goes into the back of the net and we are 1-0 up against the defending champions, and that, as it stands, lets us be back on top, level on points with Arsenal, of course, still unbeaten in the league, and 4 points clear of third placed and today's opponent, Manchester City. That would be insane after 12 games, about a third of the way into the season. It's starting to look pretty special, but we're going to keep our feet on the ground. Our home form has been very, very strong. Away from home, a little bit less convincing. So we do need to bear that in mind. And we're getting into a part of the season where we're going to need everybody to be on board. We are going to go with the complacency message today because we are in good form. 1-0 up at half time. They might start to get a little bit cocky, but we'll hopefully beat that out of them at half time. Not much is happening at the moment. Certainly Beto not having the best of games. Might be a chance to bring in Leonardo up front. He's not really had too much of a chance, and I do feel bad that he started the season so well and then we sort of replaced him straight away as soon as Beto got back. So let's give him half an hour today against Manchester City, one of the best teams in the world, if not the best team in the world. Let's see if he can do it, mate. We've put Martial on as well, and I think with 15 minutes to go, it's going to be a bit of a Harvey Barnes show on the right hand side. Gullickson is going to come off, and we're going to put Ndombele on for him, and Branthwaite is going to come off for Tyrone Mings. Okay, 15 minutes to go here. Can we hang on? It would be a bit of a bore victory, really. I would say a bore draw, but it's not going to be a draw because we are hopefully going to come out on top. Anthony Martial has picked up a little knock, but he is going to have to stay on because we cannot replace him, and we certainly don't want to be going down to 10 men. That looked like it could have been a penalty. Jeff Haaland has almost hit the corner flag with a shot from 6 yards out. Perhaps it is just simply meant to be in this one, and it looks like we are going to get to full time, and there goes the full time whistle. There were two highlights pretty much in the game, one of which was a fluky goal by John McGinn, and the other of which was an incredible miss from Erling Haaland. So we're very happy with that. We will take those 3 points and we will run. We have beaten Manchester City once again. and we go top of the Premier League and McGinn gets man of the match. I think a little bit more than fortunate there to get that. But that is 14 undefeated now in the league. We've got Aston Villa coming up with their fresh new badge as well to boot. So looking forward to getting into that. Although I do feel like the world is going to come crushing down on us very, very soon. Well, this is kind of a measure of the man, isn't it? Dominic Calvert-Lewin is going to be joining Al Ali. No doubt he's going to be on a ridiculous amount of money as well. But he is going, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He's had a great Everton career. But since he joined from Sheffield United, I think they are getting a sell-on percentage, sort of £7 million. That's, quite a lot of money there. But there you go. So we are going to be getting 27.5 million from that sale. But Dominic Calvert-Lewin is gone. Good riddance to him as well, in my opinion. I might do I even just stick him in the reserves? I suppose he's a good backup to have, at least until January. And I just wish we'd gone all out on Bobby Firmino. It would have been awesome if we could have had him as our backup striker this year. But it is what it is. Okay, just the one change for this match then. Mykolenko is going to be coming in at left back as Jared Branthwaite is it's in excellent condition, but it's a little bit tired after the last match. Everybody else stays the same. I'm pretty happy with just keeping a bit of a consistent lineup, if you like, over the next few matches. Doucouré and Onana will both be leaving in January as well, so that's going to be another 35 million. So we're probably going to have about £80 million to spend in January, which I think is a massive amount of money for us. If we can sign 3 top quality players to help us with our push, then we could really be in with a title chance if we're still in that area of the table come January. Of course, I'm expecting it all come tumbling down. That might start today. Here's Cash, gets that to Diaby, to Cash again. Here's Diaby again with a great chance, and that's just wide of the post. A little bit unlucky there was Diaby. Watkins and Barbosa up top, Trossard on the left-hand side, Diaby on the right. It's a very nice-looking Aston Villa side, isn't it? Here's Diego Carlos, gets it to Diaby now on the right. Diaby still going. Excellent cut inside from Diaby, and, well, that's a second half chance, you would say, for Moussa Diaby. He should have really scored one of them and put Aston Villa ahead. We're struggling a little bit in this first half to impose ourselves on the game, but it just takes the one moment. Oh, hang on a minute. Has John Stones scored 4 goals in that match for Man City? Oh my God, he has. John Stones has just scored 4 goals for Man City against Forest. What on earth is happening? This FM save gets more and more interesting. Right, hands on hips. Proud of everybody's efforts so far. Let's get into the second half. And it should be a match that we're starting to take control of. Looking at the momentum, I know you guys can't see it, but the match momentum is going more our way. I think, well, probably after this highlight, we'll make some changes. We'll see what direction this highlight goes in. Here's Diego Carlos, finds Consa. Aston Villa pushing very high up the pitch. It feels like a counter-attacking chance could be coming soon. It's back to Emiliano Martinez in goal. Here's Douglas Luiz, finds Cash. Now here's Watkins, Ollie Watkins with a great chance. Excellent tackle, but Diaby's there. And, it is away. That's a terrific tackle in the penalty area. I thought a Penno Jeff was coming, but still Aston Villa pushing, and it's a world-class save from Meslier. And that is end of highlight. Right, I think now is the chance to make some changes. Smith Rowe not having the best of times, so we're going to bring Barnes on. We're going to go for Zaragoza on the right-hand side. Gilkson is going to come off for Anana, who, of course, is transferred. And we're going to put Calvert-Lewin on. I know I said I wasn't going to play him, but I just have a feeling that this is the type of match where a player might prove you wrong. So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to see if he can give it his all in these last 15 minutes. Come on, boys. Come on. Yep, good tackle there from Anana, I think it was. Douglas Luiz now, Trossard. Trossard into the middle it goes. Oh, it is cleared, and now here's Barnes, finds Calvert-Lewin. Here's McGinn. Now Brian Zaragoza. Oh, it's just not a good pass. And here's Ollie Watkins. Great save from Meslier. And we are hanging on by a thread, which is why I'm going attacking, trying to get them while they're pushed high up the pitch. Here's Douglas Luiz. Oh, excellent tackle from Anana. Now here's Barnes. End of highlight once again. They're suggesting bringing on Ndombele. I'm inclined to agree because he's on a yellow card. So Meslier has the ball. Gets it to Maguire. Oh, Patterson. That looked dangerous from Maguire. Patterson still going. Here's Brian on the right-hand side. Now finds Patterson again. McGinn's there in the middle. It's an honour with a shot. What a save. What a save that was. And now, well, the corner. We don't get to see it, but 10 minutes to go. I feel like somebody's going to win this match. Hopefully it's going to be us. But with less and less time to go, it's looking less and less likely we'd take a point from this. We've not been at our best. 6 minutes of added time. And there goes the full-time whistle. It's been a very strange episode in terms of what sort of performances we've been putting in. We are still in a top-of-the-table battle. And I did say last time I would show the Arsenal match. And I think that's exactly what we'll do. We'll show the Arsenal match. So, because the first two have been weird, we need a little bit more explanation, because that's 4 games in a row where we've not been at our best. Okay, quite a few changes for this Arsenal match then. Enforced changes because James Tarkowski's injured. John McGinn's picked up a little knock as well. So, you know, a few little changes in there. Tyrone Mings and Ndombele are the guys to come in. Anthony Martial replaces Calvert-Lewin on the bench. Doucouré replaces, Michaelenko is dropped for Jared Branthwaite, who has returned to full fitness. So let's get ourselves into it then. It's going to be an incredibly tough game against Arsenal. You know, they are top of the league at the end of the day. There's a reason for that. So we've got to go in. We've got to try and take the pressure off the lads, I think. I think maybe that's what's happened to our form recently is it's just looking a little bit too far in the future, not keeping our feet on the ground as much as we have been. So let's just get back to trying to relax the boys. You know, that they are the underdogs in this game, even though Arsenal are the away side, and it's first versus second, essentially. If we win today, though, that will put us back on the top of the Premier League, and we will be points clear of Arsenal for the first time this season, and we will be inflicting their first defeat if we do get the victory. We are both still unbeaten in the league this year. We're both 14 games unbeaten in the league. And it's an excellent position to be in. Here's Branthwaite with the throw. Gets it to Gulliskin. Now to Mings. Here's Garner. Garner still going. Gets it to Smith Rowe, who shoots against his former club. Can't keep it down, though. I have had a little look at some of the players that might be available in January. One of them is Fabio Vieira, who, of course, was an excellent player for us in the second half of last season. I would absolutely love to bring him in. He would be the perfect replacement for a Doucouré, and could slot in more centrally if needed. And here's Branthwaite with a chance, gets it back into Ndombele, and that was a great shot from Ndombele, who's got a chance today to really stake his claim on a starting place, because he's struggled for game time since he's joined. Obviously came in on a free after the transfer window, so it wasn't necessarily a planned signing, but an opportunity, more like an opportunity signing. He has Tierney on the ball. And obviously with McGinn and Gulliskin in the middle, it's going to be really tough to get into that central midfield. But John McGinn's got a knock, and it is a chance for Ndombele to get in there. Excellent tackle from Emile Smith-Rowe. Here's Gulliskin now on the ball. And now to Smith-Rowe. Can he get it in? He can whip it in. And Beto's there. And Beto scores. Emile Smith-Rowe with another assist this season. And Beto gets it into the back of the net, and that's what we're talking about. It's been a much more polished performance today than what we've been used to in this episode, but Smith-Rowe, he's been brilliant. Excellent cross, and Beto gets above everybody else, sticks it into the back of the net, and it is a 1-0, and that does put us on to the top of the table. Here's Rooney Bargy with a free kick now. Can he float one into the top corner? No, he can't. It was so close, just a little bit too high. And it is half-time at Goodison Park, and it's Everton 1, Arsenal 0 as we go into it. Right. You're doing well. Keep working hard till full time. We need to keep the boys positive. We need them feeling like they can take this on. And here's Rooney with another chance from a dead ball situation. He does go for the shot again, and that hits the post. My goodness me. He is going to be a free kick merchant by the end of his career. He's very good at the age of 18 already. Here's Branthwaite, gets it to Tyrone Mings, now finds Gullickson, finds Mings all the way back to Meslier now, to Mings again. Tyrone Mings, what can he do with it? Gets it to, I was going to call him Stephen Maguire. It's not quite the right sport, Joe. He has Meslier, gets it to Harry Maguire, who, well, was composed on the ball. It looked like he was going to lose it there, but here's Rooney with a great chance. Rooney into the middle. It's Smith-Rowe back in, and Beto! Was that a back heel? Was that a back heel goal from Beto? I think it might have been, That was exquisite. Come on, surely, was this a back heel? Rooney got it across. It went to Smith-Rowe. First time. No, it wasn't quite a back heel, but hey, it was still a great goal. 2-0 Everton. It puts us 1 point clear at the top, 5 points clear of Manchester City at present. It's turned into a really special season. It really is. 65 minutes gone. Here's Quior. Gets it to White. Now to Timber. Finds Kiwior. Still going. Here's Nelson. Now Havertz. Oh, this is a great ball forward to Ødegaard. Excellent save from Meslier, who's had a good episode. Very good episode so far. And, well, out of everybody, James Garner is the one that's not really performing at his best. Here's Bukayo Saka. Ødegaard. Wow. Blocked. Felt like it was very much going to be a Penno Jeff there. It didn't turn out that way. And, well, 20 minutes to go. Let's have a little look. Yeah, we're going to put Zaragoza on that right-hand side. Yeah, Gullickson again, not having the best of times out there. We're going to put Anana on in the defensive midfield position. And hopefully he'll be able to do a job there. Is Ramsdale. Clears it towards Ødegaard. Saka. White. Saka. Is Smith Rowe going to get there? He does. It's not Smith Rowe. It's Gullickson. Gullickson into Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe into the middle. Beto down, and that was almost his hat-trick. He's so good in the air. What is his heading? 15, but his jumping reach is 16, and that's why he can get above those central defenders. Oh, Gullickson has picked up an injury. Let's bring on Doucouré then for him. Yeah, I think that expedites me thinking about Fabio Vieira, bringing him back into the club. I think that would be pretty awesome as a depth signing. I'd be quite happy to pay 20-odd million for Fabio Vieira after the season he had with us last year. But it's going to end up 2-0. Another terrific result. We beat Man City 1-0. That was, more luck than judgment. But that game against Arsenal, that was a seriously good performance. We're now the only unbeaten team in the division, and we are top. We are top and absolutely smashing it. Gullickson is out for 3 weeks, which is a shame. Man United receive $1 million from the Ghana transfer. Emile Smith Rowe, man of the match performance against his old team. That's exactly what you want to see. But look at that Premier League table. We are unbeaten in the first 14 matches. We've won 10 of them, 34 points. That is a point clear of Arsenal. We are now 11 points clear of 5th place Manchester United, having played a game more. Beto is the 3rd top scorer on 9. He's the 2nd best player in the division. Emile Smith Rowe, 2nd best assister in the division. Meslier is the joint best goalkeeper in the division. It's all coming up Everton at the moment. And the Everton Project, I tell you what, I came in looking to keep them in the league last year. If within 2 seasons we can become title challengers, that would be the Everton Project complete, pretty much, and that's awesome for an early access save like this. But I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and hopefully you guys are too. A little bit of a longer one today. If you enjoyed it, give it a massive thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more Football Manager videos, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.